Conformity Antidote. Melting one snowflake at a time. Get ready to be triggered. Here they come, the leaders of the new church, Reverend Buzz and Deacon Tex.
Hello, viewers. Finally.
Hello, viewers.
Fine. We were having problems again. I swear it was grim. I swear it's the Chinese hacking.
I'm telling you.
Stuff just doesn't work for no reason. It is weird.
Somebody out there is trying to finagle it so this show doesn't get put on.
Well,
it ain't going to work.
Finagle all you want because
It ain't going to work.
Because we're coming like a freight train. You all right?
Yeah. Well, no.
Why do we sound
No, but yes.
Don't we sound like a little tinny?
I know. Yeah,
is that you? I mean, do you hear that too?
Yes.
Maybe turn down the
gain.
The gain.
Yeah, we don't need to be gained. Let's go for a loss.
All right, how about that?
That's all right. It sounds like a little bit better.
There, how about that? Oh, there we go. There we go.
That sounds
It's
better.
the gain. All
That
right.
sounds better.
All right, well, we're going to start here. Starting off right.
Yeah, so we need to take a deep breath.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Not yet. No.
All right. I don't really have any announcements. Do you?
Nope. Not right now.
Or anything? Anything important?
Nope.
All right, so let's go on and get the news. We got a lot to get through.
Yes. Oh, shashing. Oh, give me your money, you bastard.
Oh. Quit hitting the wrong button there, Cookie Boy.
Oh, I got fat fingers. I got fat finger from Kamparu.
Fat head.
In fat head.
All right. Anyway.
So anyway, where were we? Where are we?
Where are we? All right. So, let's get on with our first story. Oh!
Whoa. Is that Kamala?
That is Kamala. Oh, wrong. I'm sorry. That's the wrong Kamala. My bad. Here, let's just keep it up just in case we want to compare the two. Different Kamala. There
she is.
There she is. Is that all the way in? All right.
Yes.
All right. Yes, I feel the way. Same way. And Kamala's out of the race.
I wonder if she's. I wonder who she's talking about. Joe Biden. This big.
Oh.
Oh.
All right. So she's out of the race because she doesn't have a little bit of the. Well, there's been a lot of stuff talking about it. A lot of people are saying like her people who run her campaign didn't do worth a. She's got friends running the campaign. All right. You run a presidential campaign, especially when you get friends that's like, oh, dude, I could do that.
Right.
It's like, no, you can't.
No.
And it's.
And not only that, but then you had. It's pretty bad when you've got Michael Bloomberg that just comes in, and all of a sudden her top person dumps her and goes over to Bloomberg.
And not only did she dump her, she said she was like piece of crap. Like she's horrible.
Yeah,
the whole
just,
her whole
unorganized, disorganized.
campaign. Said she was mistreating people, and so.
Yeah, you could see you could see the writing on that wall coming.
Yeah, and all we need to do. So the funny thing is, where's my thing way over here? All right. So there's plenty of funny things, but one of the funny things is now that she's out, and I guess Cory Booker is basically hanging on by a thread. They're talking about like, we don't have any diversity. It's all rich white bastards.
Well, you know what? That's what's so funny about it. The top three like numbers right now.
Yep.
Are 2 old white guys in Biden and Bloomberg and Warren. Oh, Pocahontas. Even though she's going to sell it, she's going to try and sell it off that she's diverse, that she's an Indian. But yeah.
So it's like now you got the left fighting with the left, and just it's classic. It's classic, and so I'm like, fine, all right. I think we spent enough on her stupid ass.
Yes. But good luck to you.
Yes. Here, let's bring up Kamala. If anybody remembers WWE, there was a wrestler here. His name was Kamala, and he used to come out and he used to pat his stomach and whatever, and then he would like crush people. He was actually a really big dude, but so that's why we kid Kamala, because he was the original Kamala.
Yeah, he was the original Kamala.
Yeah, she's just wannabe.
Yeah, she's in second place Kamala.
Yeah,
she's not even second place anymore. Mm-mm. She's in last place.
Last place. All right. Oh. All right. We don't need to spend a lot of time on this. I just wanted to say, if anybody saw this, this is when. So this was in Iowa with Sleepy Joe, and it's so this potential voter, whatever. It's like a town hall. He's having like a rally and like a town hall type thing. So he stands up and starts talking about the fact that Biden is trying to buy his way into, Trump or into Ukraine and just all this stuff by getting his son in. And really Biden goes off. He goes, you're a damn liar. And then he starts talking about, calls him Jack, and he actually kind of slips and calls him fat. But that was like he said he's supposed to say facts.
Oh,
but he said fat and this, that, and the other.
Well, there you go.
Yeah,
well, that's a faux pas.
Right,
Freudian slip.
Right. Yeah. And so he's like, and he's walking aggressively toward him and stuff like that. I've been like, dude, you better back the f up, or I'm knocking your old ass out. And he's like, oh, well, you don't think I'm fit to run? How about we do some push-ups and this, that, and the other? You want to do push-ups? And it's like, okay. So here's my thing. I don't really have a problem with him running his mouth, because I'll tell you this: if you just expect me to stand there while you badger me or whatever, that's fine. But here's the thing: here's where I get pissed off, because the whole thing, or one of the biggest things that they have an issue with Trump, is his rhetoric. They said, oh, it's his rhetoric. He's not presidential. He pops off at the mouth. This, that, and the other. Exactly what Biden was doing, right? I mean, he's like, you want to do push-ups? Like, he's challenging the guy, right? And it's like, but okay. But again, here's the hypocrisy. That's what you bang on Trump about. You don't want to talk about his policies. They just talk about his rhetoric.
Right. His tweets and all that
stuff.
How crass he is.
So here's Biden doing the exact same thing. And it's like, you know what? He's a piece of shit. Right. They're all a piece of shit. I'm telling you.
Not only that, but I remember when they tried to. Well, we already know the media has double standards, and another fact of the matter is they were trying to push the whole thing about how Trump degrades women. He looks at women as second-class citizens and yada yada yada. But then you've got old Handsy Joe, who can't keep his hands off of anybody, and a couple people have said they felt uncomfortable, when they were being touched or whatever. Boy, that got the silent treatment real quick. Is once Joe became the front runner of the Democrat, it was like up there in the top tier. Everybody, kill the story, kill it.
Yeah.
That's just that's just like the bullshit shit in Virginia with the blackface governor Northam.
Yep.
And speaking of which, that attorney general for Virginia is actually suing CBS. Okay, CBS had interviews with the 2 women that said that he raped. What's his face?
You mean Lieutenant Governor?
Yeah, Lieutenant Governor. That's it. I'm sorry. That he raped them 2 women. So now he's suing CBS for libel and slander because of what there's. And CBS like, what are you talking about? We had both the women were on there saying that this is what you did to them. Why are you? How are you suing us?
Sue them.
Yeah. So this is going to be interesting.
We just brought you the damn story.
But see that. But there again, that was something that just got. I guarantee you. If that involved Lindsey Graham,
oh my gosh,
or somebody else from the or Trump himself, or somebody else in the Republican Collins or whatever.
Well, dude, all you got to do is go back to the Kavanaugh hearings or whatever, or the confirmation. They blasted the crap out of him, and he had done nothing wrong. They couldn't even prove that he did anything wrong. Even she couldn't even remember what he did or if he did anything. But then you got this lieutenant governor piece of crap. Then you had, what's his name, Ellis,
right?
Was the co-chair of the DNC, beat the shit out of his girlfriend. She even had pictures and even told the people in the hospital like 2 years ago when it happened.
Yep. So, but all you hear is,
yeah, it's double standard and it's bullcrap. But anyway. So again, I don't really necessarily have an issue with what Biden said because I'd be like, you know what, kiss my ass. I mean, in a more respectful way. But again, he is also one of the ones that used to talk about the rhetoric of Trump and how he wasn't presidential. So talking to a potential voter,
right? And you're caught on camera,
yeah. And that's presidential, is it? Dumbass. Just all right, get off. It's pissing me off, people. But jackasses. All right, speaking of jackasses.
Oh, Lord.
All right, so this is Professor Pamela Karlan. She was one of the 4. Okay, before we get into that, here's my thing. Tex and I talked about this before. So anytime it's ever been an impeachment or anything with having to do with like executive branch of, when they go through any issues, it's always the Judiciary Committee, always. But here's the thing. So Nancy Pelosi didn't think, because the chair of the Judiciary is, what's his name? Penguin. Nadler. He looks like the penguin. Right? And so she didn't think he could get the job done. So they had to go over to the Intelligence Committee with Adam Shifty, right? But the Intelligence Committee doesn't handle that stuff. That is the Judiciary Committee. It's always been that way. That's under their
purview.
Yes, thank you. So Adam Schiff is the one that had all the witnesses, this and that, blah blah blah. So then he goes to the Judiciary Committee now with Nadler and all them. So they bring in these 4 constitutional scholars, professors, whatever. And, okay, we're not talking about any witnesses that had firsthand knowledge of anything that he did. This is all about the freaking Ukraine call. None of this that they need to talk to people to prove anything. They just had 4 constitutional scholars. Now, there's 3 of them that walked in, and as soon as they talked to them, there was one, I think his name's Gerhardt. He was kind of a wet fish, kind of a dead fish. He was just like, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I mean, he was against Trump, it was obvious. But the 2 they had, I forget what the other guy's name is. So they had Carlin and the other guy. I can't remember what his name is. Those 2 were, adamant. You could tell that they were against Trump, right? And it was like, okay. So then Getz, I can't remember who he's from or where he's from. Getz, is it Utah?
I don't know.
Anyway, I love him. He goes, okay. He said, he asked the one dude, he said, did you donate any, because he went and researched them, you donate money to blah, 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 to Hillary and blah, blah, blah. And he's like, yes, I did. He asked, and then so he goes to her. He goes, did you donate money and blah, blah. Like, yeah. Well, here's the thing. Come to find out, this piece of work right here, and she was very adamant. She was very what do you call it? Not adamant. What do you call it? Animated. She was like going, kind of like just getting all the, not hysterical, but just getting a little, over the top on stuff. It's like, dude, I'm just asking you for opinion on what the Constitution says. So we researched this little piece of work here. So she was in a rally, in the women's rally, with one of those pink hats on. Found that. Number 2, she's a lesbian. Not that that means anything, but I mean, it just kind of sets that same,
right?
What do you want to call it? Personality trait or profile, I guess you want to call it profile. And 3, she's already been on like podcasts and interviews where she is bashing the shit out of Trump, right? So you expect her to come in there and just give an unbiased opinion on what the Constitution. Really? So the cool thing was they had I think his name was Turkey. No, not Turkey, but Turley was the 4th one, and he started off. He says, "I didn't vote for Trump." He says, "I don't agree with Trump in a lot of stuff." He said, "But this right here is the weakest and the thinnest amount of evidence or something you could ever have to try to impeach a president." He said, "I don't think we have anything close enough." And he said it's the quickest, right?
Right.
So remember when they made Kavanaugh, right? They investigate Kavanaugh and stuff. Then it's like, oh, wait a minute, no, we need to get an FBI in here. We need to have this a much more in-depth investigation. But this one here, when you're talking about impeaching the president, well, they just want to ram it through and have it done before Christmas. But you don't want to get the FBI involved and get some other stuff going on. It's like, you know what?
Well,
it's so full of shit. And Nancy Pelosi done after.
Well, you know why they want to get it done, because so they can go home to their mansions and stuff like that, and they don't have to worry about it, and they can tell their constituents over the Christmas break.
Right.
See, we're holding up our end of the bargain.
Yeah.
We told you you tree huggers and you people like that. This is what we were going to do, and we're doing it. So vote for us because we got an election coming up. Because what's going to happen is it's like I told you. It's like I can see the writing on the wall. Congress is going to impeach Trump, but then it's going to go to the Senate.
It's going to the Senate.
That's where the shit's going to hit the fan, because once it goes over to the Senate. Yep. Then the Senate's going to be able to call their own witnesses, their people up there, and I think the Democrats know that. They know
it's not going to go through.
Right. But what's going to happen is those Democrats in the House of Representatives, like shit, and all them other guys they're going to be like, see, we did our part.
We voted to impeach him.
Right. We did our part. Okay, so but you can't blame us for not doing what we were supposed to do.
And I'll just say one real quick before we get off this skank. And there was Senator Buck. I can't remember what state he's from.
Buck.
Yeah, Senator Buck. And he had all these examples of people doing all this stuff. It was hilarious. He said, well, John F. Kennedy, he did this. Apparently, I guess John F. Kennedy had a mistress. Well, he had a lot of mistresses. But he had one. He had Bobby Kennedy ship her off to East Berlin as a spy after he was done with her to shut her up. Yeah, so he had all these examples of what all these presidents have done.
Let's not forget Chappaquiddick.
Oh yeah, Chappaquiddick.
Well, I tell you what. Another thing about her, let's get out. I don't know what happened to her. I was a little drunk.
But anyway, like I said, he brought all this stuff up. It was hilarious.
This thing, though. Did you hear what she did? What she said about? Now look. Whatever you think about Trump, that's one thing or another.
Yeah.
But then this old skankboat actually brought his son.
Barron, yeah.
Brought his son up saying, about naming, your son may be named Barron, but there's no...
He'll never be one.
He'll never be one or something like that or something. And laugh. And it's like, okay, so now you have to bring a 13-year-old.
Right.
You have to actually bring a 13-year-old kid into the mix. And then, of course...
Which that really did... I'm not saying it didn't bother me. It somewhat bothered me. But again... It goes back to the
standards.
rhetoric
right.
where you keep talking this shit. And everybody's been blasting the shit out of his Well, remember, like, not Jane Fonda, Peter Fonda said you got to put him in a cage with pedophiles. Could you imagine anybody saying that against
the
Obama's
Obama girls or the Clinton or Chelsea when she was back with when Bill was in the White House? Oh my gosh,
this is that's Chelsea falling out of the ugly tree, hitting every branch. But yeah, it's just a double stand, and everybody's like, well, they didn't really. So they had it on. Don't ask me why I even give a shit, but they had The View on, right? I didn't watch The View, but I go back to what they said, and they're like playing it off. Well, she really didn't mean. She was just kind of tongue in cheek, play on words, this, that, and the other, and it was just like, okay, I know you stupid skanks. I can't believe you guys are still on television, and we don't have our own TV show.
Yeah,
that's ridiculous.
Yeah. We're gonna take them. We're gonna be on The View. We're gonna take over The View.
I love that.
I can see that now.
Then we just show our ass, call it Rear View.
Or Harry Rear View.
Oof. Okay, last one for. Ooh,
what happened there?
Did I break something? There we go. So last one for news. Oh, there we go. Oh,
whoa.
Wrong one. Damn it. I hate when it does that. I had this load. So, 2 types of shoppers. See the no job? See, look, the cart's full. You have a job, got a little basket with a couple things in it. All right? All right, so here's the deal. So, the Trump administration has now tightened the food stamp requirements. Excuse me, and the food stamp is EBT card because we can't have people being shamed and stuff. But anyway, so they tightened the food requirements and affects like probably hundreds of thousands of people. Here's the thing: it has to do with what do they call it? Capable-bodied individuals that you need to go find a job. Okay, and AOC came out and she was like bitching and this, that, and the other. It doesn't affect anybody with kids. Oh, it shouldn't. Mm-hmm. Or people that are handicapped or even people that are either mentally or anybody that's on Social Security, like what's not Social Security? Well, it's Social Security, but what is it?
SSI. Disability.
Disability. Thank you. All right, so that's what it covers. Or that it doesn't affect them. It covers the people who are able-bodied people. It says, okay, you got to get a freaking job after a certain amount of time, this, that, and the other. So everybody's bitching. It's like, well, what? And let me tell you something. Let me get on my soapbox for a second. My wife and I started out, when I first got out of the military, we were like poor as shit. I'm talking about going through the in between the seats in the car trying to find change to have the gas money to get to work. Well, I mean, Texas around then, so we lived in the ghetto. Right? I mean, basically, we really lived in the ghetto. Anyway, so we went to a grocery store that was right there, and I'm going to tell you what. So we have a calculator out, trying to figure to the exact penny because we didn't have squat for money, trying to pick food things. This woman rolls up, has 2 full carts. I'm not making this up, people. This is true chiz. Has 2 full carts. I mean, I'm not talking about like milk. I mean, there was milk in there, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't like a bunch of milk, bunch of bread. I'm talking steaks, good humor bars, you name it, whatever. Was 2 full carts of this stuff. They go through, blah, 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 and she swipes this card, which I didn't really had seen one really at that point. Swipes this, the bill came up to $300 and some, and we're talking $300 and some back in, what was 90s. It? Yeah, the early 90s. Early 90s. And it was $300 and some back in the early 90s. She swipes this card. She says, that's 24 something. I'm like, what the freak? So I asked her. So she rolls out. We had a basket. I think we had 10 items about that. Anyway, so we get through it. I was like, what? I said, how did that happen? Or what is that? The woman was like, yeah, that's EBT card, honey. Black woman. She's like, they are just over here, sucking up food, everybody else. So, yeah, that's all they have to pay. And she goes, I'm over here on my feet 12 hours a day. She was pissed. Anyway, so it was EBT card or whatever else. I think that at that time they called it something else. Anywho.
Independence card.
Independence card, exactly. Anywho, I walk out the door. Her husband rolls up in a Lincoln Town car. Okay, it wasn't brand new, but it sure as hell wasn't old.
Hey, baby, did you get me my steaks?
Okay, it wasn't Isaac Hayes. But rolls up Lincoln car. They load all these groceries in, and I'm like, what the frick? And I go into my old beat up, what was it? Ford EXP.
EXP, there you go.
EXP with, it was all bagged up. Anyway, point of the matter was, I've seen it with my real eyes, not my own eyes. Now, is that 100% of the time? No. But believe me, it happens a lot more often than you think. And again, this right here, kind of funny, but it's true. Believe me, I've seen. Let me ask you this question: in the last 10 years, that's 15 years. Have you ever seen a skinny poor person?
No. Well, I
They're all
absolutely
fat.
not. Well, and there's an argument to that too.
I know, but
yeah, you're right. You're right.
But that doesn't. Prove
I know.
That doesn't prove the joke.
I know it doesn't. You're right.
Yeah, I understand. It's like, high carb,
Right.
high calorie stuff, grease, blah blah blah, whatever.
But they do eat a lot of $1 tacos at Burger King.
Anyway, anything you want to add to that there, Tex?
It just goes. It was a program that was meant good there again, because of whoever's in office, it's the way to keep the people feeding off of the government's teat. And that's all it is. And there are people out there, and I've seen
now it's career families.
Right. Just like Cuz has seen the dark side, I've also actually seen the other side where people are in up Schitt's Creek.
Yeah, and I've seen that too. Believe me.
So
I came from Alabama. But you go to Appalachia and stuff, man. You get some poor ass people.
And
there.
I saw it when I was in that wonderful, wonderful charm city of Baltimore, which I think that's Oh. I thought I was on the street corner by Johns Hopkins Hospital waiting for the bus. Anyway.
It's a good thing they go to the hospital there, because everybody's getting shot.
But the thing is that there's no oversight of the program.
Nope.
And these people, there should be somebody in there, that woman that was in there, they need to start yanking this stuff away from these people. And, now they've had numerous reports where people have, died, okay? They're still sending them out the money. Well, the family is actually, the person that the food stamp program is supposed to go for passed away, but our government and their wonderful bureaucracy keeps still shitting out the money to them. And the family's like, oh, well, I got a death certificate. I need to sign. I can sign for his stuff. Okay, go ahead. And they're cashing all the checks. Until that happens, they rely on these people to keep them on the government teat. And they know as long as they have these people wrapped up in their fingers, they're going to do exactly what they tell them to do. Lockstep. So, are we going to see any major changes? Probably not, because they've been going back and forth with this war all the time. I hope something happens. I think everybody, especially with the employment rate as low as it is, unemployment rate as low as it is, that people need to go out there and get a job.
That's the thing. There's more jobs than there are people that's going after them.
Right.
So it's like, okay, this is a perfect opportunity. So this is the thing. Then they had it on this talk show, or like a news show, and so people were saying, yeah, this is the perfect opportunity. And they had the one liberal.
Right.
Well, I'm not exactly sure, because you know what? We don't know if the market's going to be stable. It's like,
so worry about, you cross that bridge when you get to it. Get a job now, and if the market, if your shit hits the fan next year or whatever, then we'll deal with it.
Then you can go back on it or something. But no, we're going to wait around for what?
Right.
Like you said, like Texas, the unemployment is at record lows.
Right.
I mean, since the birth of this nation, where we actually started recording.
Well, yeah, it's
unemployment rates.
Pretty quite low.
But so anyway, all right.
All
right. So that's it.
That's it. Oh, that was a long one.
It was long.
That was a long news.
Done with the news.
Thank God.
I could actually do a whole show on the news.
I know.
But I would be on that soapbox probably 3 or 4 or 5 or 600 times.
Well, then we want to get to the meat of what this show, what we're really here
about.
for. We talk about the news and we bitch and stuff like that. But you know what? We're really here for this. Our
Not
topics.
Really. Not really.
No, we're actually here.
Because if this was all we were doing, like this stuff and not the news, then we'd never get our own show somewhere. Which we don't have one now. But anyway, that's fine. Well, it's not fine. I want people.
Yeah.
I need somebody to watch us and say, these two fools are genius. They're entertaining. They would do well.
Let's put them on the air.
That's right. Let's put them on the air.
Let's put them on The View.
Ooh. Okay. Anyway. All right. Hold on to yourself. So here we go. UPS guy. Boom.
How many packages does he have up in there? Hey, it reminds me. Do you remember that? Cartoon from the '70s, the Super Harlem Globetrotters? It was like they had the Harlem Globetrotters on it, and they turned into superheroes, and then he'd be like,
I don't know, but I remember this one.
The hair. That's the Hair Bear.
I remember the Hair Bears.
Look at That's awesome. Oh yeah.
So, this fine young gentleman, he was a Miami UPS worker. Now, where in the hell did he did with all that hair? I'm not sure, but he was a seasonal employee in Florida, and allegedly hid packages containing electronics while on the job, and then later stole them. So the Miami employee who assisted a full-time driver unloading packages at several locations was arrested for stealing packages. And what he would do is as he's unloading the truck, he would like go hide him behind a dumpster, finish loading the truck, he'd come back and get him. Now, personally, when I first saw this, I thought absolutely, shoot, electronics. You know what? You could put a couple iPhones in there. You could put some SD cards.
You could put a damn Xbox 360 up in that mother. Hey! You need to put Stony PlayStation here. Let me get up here. That's why it's like the Super Harlem Globetrotters. They'd be like, man, I wish I really had a bicycle right about now. And he'd reach up in his afro and he'd pull out a bicycle.
But I thought he's like one of the Hair Bears. I'm like,
I know that is a good. I can see it. I forgot all about the Hair Bears.
But okay, so he ended up stealing close to $3,000 worth of stuff, and he was unloading boxes. Allegedly put 3 boxes under several dumpsters outside of the company. However, if anybody's ever spent 5 seconds even close to a UPS store, they got cameras out the ass.
Right.
So they found him, and he's gone. That's really all the story was. I really did the story because I had to so I was able to put this picture up.
Oh my gosh! What?
Look at that, dude! What are you doing with that?
I know it's like, and it's like off to the side.
And
Was it wind blown?
was it Gone with the Wind? And he showed up to court just like that.
Okay.
Innocent. Yeah, that's right. Innocent.
Yep, that's what I think. Well, yeah. So much for that. Oh,
psych. There we go.
But I'll tell you what. It's some of the people that they're getting. Well, and of course now the holidays, because now they're so desperate. I know, like FedEx. I know almost all of them are so desperate to get people right now because they're running behind, and they're so desperate to get people that it's not surprising. And there's a story we might be doing later. I'm doing some research on it now where they're saying that they're having such a theft problem with packages in like New York City that it's like $900 million worth of packages that are being stolen annually in New York City from right off the porches or whatever like that. So they're trying to figure out something now. Now they have this new idea where if you can give UPS, okay, You can give UPS the code to your garage door, and they can lay your packages inside your garage and then close your garage door up.
See, I kind of understand that in a certain sense, but then it's you're gonna have some jackass that says I had a $25,000 Harley sitting in my garage and now it's gone.
Yep.
Or I had golf clubs, or I had something.
Or not only that, but you're gonna get old Junior there, old Mr. Hair Bear Bunch. He's gonna be like, man. Why am I putting these packages away? I got the whole house. I got jewelry. I got Rolex. I got.
Actually, hold on one second. You know what? You're true. Where is that at? Where is that? What did I do with that dude?
I don't know. What'd you do with him?
Where's he at? He's up here. Watch this. I was just want to see something. Hold on. Let's go right here.
I'm telling you.
I
gotta
you sure that's not your brother?
I know. I gotta let it grow out a little bit.
Yeah, get that blowout. Look at that. Boom.
Well, plus I need to get that like
Side
blowout kit. Or whatever it's called. It's like the sideways.
You know what? We'll just get an air compressor.
The sideways afro.
All right, get off, fool. All right,
that's enough of that.
All right. So here we go. Now we're getting into some culture.
Yes.
Right here. You see that? You know what that is?
That looks like underneath the bed of that guy's prison cell. Banana he took from the commissary.
No, because he would have that in his hair.
Oh, that's right.
So you know what that is? What does it look like?
Is this a trick question?
No, I'm just asking you what it looks like.
Okay, on the face of it,
yes,
it looks like a banana.
Yes,
that is duct taped.
Yes,
to wall or something.
Some board or something.
Yeah.
Yes, that's not what this is.
It's not.
No, sir. What this is a $120,000 piece of art. Yes.
What?
Somebody paid $120,000 for this. And this piece is entitled The Comedian.
You know why it's entitled The Comedian? It's a joke on the one that spent 130 or how much?
120,000.
It's a joke is on the one person that spent $120,000. Oh my, Reginald. Oh, that is so. Look at that. It'll sit perfectly over the mantelpiece.
And I think it enhances the fabric on our $100,000 dining room set.
Oh yes, the one that we bought that was peed on.
Yeah, it was peed on the Duchess of York,
yep.
And now we have it.
Yes, so the banana will be look perfect, right there over the chair. Oh my God!
120,000. So this was actually a piece of art, whatever, by Italian artist Maurizio Catalan. And so, oh wait a minute, there's 3 editions of this. All right, and the third one is, I think one was whatever. The third one is expected to fetch $150,000.
Oh my gosh!
So, Catalan said he'd been working on The Comedian. He'd been working on this piece for a year.
I see a whiteboard, but I can't quite. I can see him sitting there sticking the banana up there. And he's like, and it keeps falling. Oh, what can I do?
He says he's been working on it. He's been working on it for a year, and initially thought he would just do a bronze banana, but it didn't have the raw naturalism of an actual banana. You can't make this shit up.
This has to be a joke. It's
not a joke. It's not. Somebody paid $120,000, from over this little Italian.
Oh, that's French.
So, so the director, Kristen Orthman, director of Senator Elizabeth Warren's 2010 Democratic presidential campaign, tweeted about the piece. Said, "Banana with duct tape, also known as we need a wealth tax." So she's complaining that somebody that's rich actually spent $120,000 on this, and that she should have been really taxed on that. But you know what? I mean, if rich people want to get stupid and spend $120,000 on a stupid ass banana, which actually is going to rot in the next couple.
That's extra money when it starts turning brown.
It's like, oh yeah, then it'll double in price. It's like, you dumbass, this banana's going to rot. You paid $120,000. It's gone.
And I tell you what, you better make sure that is actually duct tape brand duct tape. Because if that's an off-brand, a couple years down the road, that tape's going to... Can you see that?
It'll come right off.
Oh, I can see that tape, then banana falls. Burp.
Hit some old lady in the head.
So much for that work of art.
It is you people are stupid.
You know, the sad. There's numerous things. And,
yes,
and we it is true. We need to. We're in the wrong business. We need to put fruit on toilet paper or something like that and then sell it.
I mean, we in the military we duct tape some dude to the wall. Should we get money for that?
Go. But the fact that somebody has the kind of money to spend on a banana and duct tape, and there are actually people out there that are like scraping trash cans and stuff like that, looking for they're at the McDonald's dumpster or whatever, trying to find some leftover fries or some shit like that, and this person spends hundreds of thousands of dollars on a banana duct taped to a board.
Well, let me put it this way: you've seen both sides. We just showed you like the whole. We just showed you like the welfare side, where they had $50 billion worth of food and stuff, and then you get some people that don't get squat and don't get benefits like they should.
And then you got somebody that's got more money than
bloody
cents.
Yeah, and especially when you get, I don't get my soapbox, but especially when you get illegals that get more and more, they get more services, food, rent, this and the other. Then we got people that are actual U.S. citizens that get squat. Don't get me started. Maurizio, he says, whenever I was traveling, I had this banana on the wall. I'm trying to do it, but I can't do Italian.
I know.
I was traveling, I had this banana on the wall. I couldn't figure out how to finish it. He told the ArtNet News. In the end, one day I woke up and I said, the banana is supposed to be a banana. You know what I got for that?
Yeah, I got that and this.
People are stupid, and the fact that you're gonna,
I can't.
The fact that you sit there and listen to this guy talking about I needed the banana to be.
I don't.
A banana. It's like, you idiot.
What is it? It's
What's
like
it supposed to be? An orange?
It's like an episode of Monty Python's Flying Circus. I can see it like it's like Monty Python. They're sitting there being all serious, like, "Oh, it's the arts." So tell me, where did the idea come from for this wonderful piece of artwork?
Well, as I was traveling, you see,
Yes.
was traveling along and I had this banana on. Now they don't explain why he has a banana on the wall in the first place,
Right?
Unless that's inspiring him, whatever. So had this banana on the wall, and I was trying to figure out how do I finish this?
Oh, that's
how do I make this
That's right.
really kind of speak to the people and everything? So I figured, so one day I had an epiphany.
Yes.
And
Good.
I thought that a banana should really be a banana.
Oh my gosh, that's deep. That's deep. Bravo. No, I tell you. Oh, it's wonderful. Not. I just
gave you the exclusive right here.
I know, and we thank you for that, and it was just absolutely fabulous. I'm touched, really. I'm touched. If I would have had the money, if I wasn't working here, I'd actually purchase this, and maybe I can get you to do one with a little stem, and duct tape it to the wall for me.
It.
And
I do have the third revision coming out, and that's $150,000. You might want to get your partners together and buy it.
just when you thought back in the '60s or whatever, when Andy Warhol did a painting of a Campbell soup label,
Yes.
and it sold for, now that thing is worth almost probably $1 million.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, but that was at least a painting.
At least there was effort
I
put
know.
in. This is like.
Yeah, what do I have left in my what do I have left on the pantry? Oh, I have one banana left.
So here's my thing. So this obviously was not the original banana. So what does that mean? Is this a reproduction? I know that's a reproduction. I could tell that's not the real one.
I know it's a fake. It's a fake. You have some you have some art critic or whatever like that. Oh, we measured the first banana. It was right here, and you can see where this one's moved a little bit. Like you can see right here, this brown spot right here. It's
See, I don't feel, if you look at the angst he utilized when he put the tape down, I don't see that in this one. I don't see it. This is not.
No.
This is a fake.
This is a fake. It's
This
a
is a
phony.
fake.
It's a phony. Just get rid of it.
Don't try to come here and pass that
No,
off.
don't.
But, we're experts. I can see.
It's a fake.
No angst in this tape at all. And the angle is a little off.
Yes, it's a little.
This is kind of like a waxing crescent moon.
It needs to be waning more.
Yes, waning.
It needs to wane more.
Go wane yourself, wanker.
Yeah.
You're not falling for this.
Wane yourself, wanker.
Yeah, I don't know. People, I mean,
Get a life. Well,
Get
there
something,
again,
man. Damn.
There again, you've got these dumbass people. I saw a show where they had this animal, this monkey or whatever, and they threw some paintbrushes, and he sat there with these paintbrushes, and he's just whacking, up on the canvas. And he's selling paint. My God, they sold that for $1,000 or whatever. I'm like, it's a damn animal, just like.
Well, at least he's putting effort
He
in.
did put effort into it.
Oh, all right. So that's
Unbelievable. And no wonder our world's going right down the old. Where's it at?
Flushing. Wait for it.
There just went that $120,000.
You might as well crap all over it because it's.
Should have put it in the fireplace. Stupid.
So what are you gonna do? Seriously, are you gonna wait till the apple, the banana rots? It's gonna get nasty stuff. What are you gonna do with it?
I know.
Oh, I know. So then when it gets all turned into pudding, and it drips all over the bottom, that's like this. That's like the.
And then.
You know what that is? So here's what happens. Let me, tell you. Yep. This is an ever-changing. This is a live art piece, see? Because what happens is, once the banana, once it rots, it will split open, and the contents of the banana will run down the canvas, and that would just represent the struggle of man and it, and the fact that. All right, enough of that.
Woo!
All right, now last but not least,
Our favorite part of the program.
so we've done a couple things here in here recently where we did what was the first one? Oh, transportation.
Transportation, yeah, public transportation.
People on public transportation. Second one was, what was the other one?
The people of we didn't do.
We
what
did
was last week's?
Oh, I don't even remember. Oh, do we have the thing here?
Oh yeah, we have it.
Oh, people at the gym.
Yeah, people at the gym.
People at the gym.
Oh yes, how can we forget people at the gym? But that spot, I'm still looking for a gym that has this kind of
Spotter.
spotter.
I do remember the old lady doing the martini
Yes.
on the bench press. She's like, all right. So tonight, this evening,
Here we go.
we're going to bring to you bad tattoos.
Tattoos. Oh, goody. I know.
All right, tattoo number 1. There we go. Booyah. Woo. What the hell is that?
That looks like that girl from The Ring.
The ring. And now see, look, you got this young lady who's cute. There was her.
Right.
But then what the hell is that? It looks like the grudge.
Yeah, The Grudge.
The Grudge.
No, that looks like Barbara Streisand's nose.
Look at that. This is,
Look at that
and look,
arm.
it covers his whole arm. Dude,
Oh.
you walk around with that. I
Oh
mean,
my gosh.
so yeah, more.
What happened with the nose?
I have no clue. All right, number 2. Oh, wow. Look at that
Okay.
tiger. It's
Okay.
on his whole chest. Look at that tiger. Wow.
And who drew that on? What do you have? Like, did he go to like the
That's talent. That's freehand right there, Jack.
He went to like his 10-year-old daughter's son sit there and I got this, daddy.
Yeah, burgundy is a drunk tattoo. That's got to be a drunk tattoo. Look at that thing.
Oh my
That
gosh.
is the most god. Look. I'm probably the most talentless person on the planet. I guarantee you, I could do better than that.
Oh my gosh.
I can at least put a stencil on or something.
I
at
know.
least.
Well, and then not only that, but look, see how it's all centered in the tiger's back legs over his nips.
Should have put his butthole over there.
I know. Old one eye.
Tittles the
Oh
cat.
my gosh.
Here we go. What do we got? Oh, there we go. That's nice. She's gonna get lost. She's gonna get lost though. You got north, west, east, and south.
They're on a camping trip or something like that. They're on a hike.
Hey,
They'll be like,
take your shirt off. We're trying to find our way out of here. How could you screw that up that bad? I mean, the tattoo in itself is ugly, but how?
oh my gosh.
West. Okay. Okay. Whatever. I don't even know what to tell you on that one. They went that way.
Which direction are you heading? I think you're heading west.
I don't know.
No,
Look
I'm
right.
heading south.
Look right here. That'll
That's
tell
what
you.
my back says. I want to see what her tramp stamp looks like.
Oof. Her tramp. She probably put it up here. It's the wrong way.
Right
Or across the forehead. My bad.
Okay. What is okay?
You know what that is? Because I read the thing. You know what that is?
Wait a minute. Give me a minute.
All right.
Is that a boob? Is that a breast? No, it's. Okay.
I'm talking about the tattoo.
I know, but where's it at? Where's
Well,
it
it's on her chest.
Oh,
But what is it?
I have not. I have the foggiest idea.
It's a galaxy.
What?
It's a galaxy.
A galaxy of what?
Let's blow it up. That's what it's supposed to be, a galaxy.
It
looks like a blob of shit. I don't know.
Or it looks like a maze. You know, one of those like mazes that you follow.
It's horrible. It's horrible. It's right on her chest.
Oh my god!
You can't hide that. Oh, and you know what?
The galaxy. What universe is she from?
I don't know. You see? Oh, what did the background? Why did I do that? Oh. And you see that you look at all the darks and say you can't cover that up.
No,
you're gonna have to laser that sumbitch off. Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh!
That is horrible. All right, so all right, number 5, right?
I think so.
Fly, eagle, fly. He's an Eagles fan. Dun, 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 dun. Fly, Eagles, fly. Dun, 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 dun. He's an Eagles fan. He's an Eagles fan.
That looks like a raven's beak.
No, it's not. It does not. It's an eagle, fool.
It was like oh my gosh. Well, you know, but I'm telling you,
that's a cross-eyed redneck right there.
I don't. It's weird. I kind of. Oh.
Woo!
I don't know who to stare. You know, can you imagine like if you're like on a date or something with this guy? I'd never stare at his eyes. I'd be staring at the bird. Maybe that's what he wants. He wants you to stare at the bird.
It takes away from his cross eye, his own cock eye.
Well, and look at that honker. I mean, my God, he could fit a family of 4 up in that thing. Well, hey,
that's rude.
I wonder if that's his nose on that other girl. That little that first tattoo.
All right,
but that's creepy because I'm like staring at it and it's like. Weird.
It definitely draws your attention away from his face. And
exactly. Right up to the. That's what he wants. I'm telling you. Right up to the bird.
You know,
Don't stare at this. Don't stare at my face.
But see, I like it how they kind of wrap this around his receding hairline. See, it kind of just goes around like the boom.
It does look a little off though. So it looks like a little off center. But
oh yeah, it should be a little bit more to the center right here.
Yes.
His nose should be like right here. The beak.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Anyway, all right, dude. Off you go. All right, number 6, right? Boom.
Oh.
Okay, now this one is wild as shit. Okay.
Whoa.
Okay, so what this is this is a woman's stomach,
and she's having
kittens. So she did a womb with embryo kittens. Yes. Okay, now here as yeah. So as weird as this is to get something that okay, let me ask you this: what's the deal with the bananas? What is the deal with the bananas? I mean, let's just say you had monkey embryos in there. You were like giving birth to monkeys, right? I could say, okay, you have bananas there, but it's kittens. What is with the freaking bananas? Maybe she's the one that bought the art.
That's what I was going to say. She had something to do with that artwork.
What? Yeah, we got something for that. But look, it's what is with the bananas? It's almost down. It's almost all the way down on her hoo-ha.
On her shoo-shoo.
But look, it's just whatever, dude. Girl,
all right, yeah.
lady.
So it's like
okay. So this is
you got me with the cat.
Forever to be a cat lady.
You got me freaky with the cats. Okay, I can sit there and I can see the aesthetics of it, but and then it's like you said, bananas.
What's with the bananas? Although I will say. They did the bananas, and look how they did look how they did the shading under the bananas, like it's 3D raised off the skin.
Wow, like
That's
yeah,
pretty
it's
wild.
a shot. It is. I mean,
Now,
it's,
if you look at the tattoo as it in itself, it's actually some pretty good work.
right, it's a really good detail.
But what the f, dude, lady, seriously, what?
Can you imagine? I can
And
imagine.
what are these, like fallopian tubes?
I get. What's there? Those are nips.
Oh, that's her mammary glands. So does that mean the kittens are gonna hit it from the inside and lick the milk?
I can imagine. Okay,
They come out to suckle. There's nothing left in there. They didn't sucked it all out.
I can't imagine if I was like at a bar, okay, or someplace, and I pick her up, and we're like, things are going good, a little romantic, a little hot, a little heated going on there, and all of a sudden it's like she's like,
Dude,
I'd be it.
Dude, I guarantee you this comes out way before you even get her home. Like, she gets in the bar, gets drunk, and she takes that shirt up like
she's
this.
like, look at this.
Bam! You're like, what the hell is that? Oh, it's a, some old World War II veteran there, just like, she lifts her shirt up, he gets a heart attack.
Here, kitty, 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 kitty.
All right,
Bananas.
banana. What is with the banana?
It's a banana themed show.
Anyway, all right, number 7. We got 10 of them, so we got 3 more.
Okay.
Oof. It's kind of dark, but you can see it. Here's my point. Who'd want to put that gap tooth chick on their arm anyway? Just
That could be his mama.
that's true.
That could be his
My
mama.
bad. My
but
bad.
still, it looked like he put the tattoo on there and then got some then he got some of the what do they call that, tracing paper or whatever. And
You know what? Okay. You know what? I'll give you that. It has to be his mama to even get her to put. Why'd somebody put her on their arm?
and not only that, but look at the eyes. It's like she's half a skeleton anyway.
And look, I think they got see the gap in her teeth. I think they actually got that. I think it's very realistic. See, bam! Look at the gap. Come on, people. Come on. All right, number 8. Where are we at? Where's number 8? I've been messing around here. There we go. To number 8.
Oh my! Oh.
Look at this guy. Look at the Hello Kitty on there. I got something for that.
What? Okay. Are you trying? Are you trying to be punk or something
I think that's what he's trying to do.
with the Hello Kitty? Billy, this way I can see him being punk and going up like the Sex Pistols. Hey man, hey, what's going on? What the fuck is that on your face? Take that shit off. Again, I can't.
Was it this way had this, or was it flipped when it was better?
I think it was
this way.
No, I think it was like the other way. I don't know. I can't remember. Anyway,
Right now.
unbelievable. What a. What's this with the chin?
And here's another thing. Like, hey, get some acne. Get some proactive there.
Ooh, I wonder how many thin things popped when the guy was putting that little.
Look, he's got some he got some badass neck tattoos, man. Don't F with me. Look at his hair, though.
I know.
I think his hair's like this is
He's
his
got
hair.
braided.
He's got
Yeah,
braids.
he's braids
He's
and
like
stuff.
ball
He's-
braid. It's like the braids are like way back here on the back of his head.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Maybe he's
this is
trying to
this is a poster child of opioid addiction right here.
But look, he took the time. He took the time to put the eyeliner on.
It doesn't take that long.
I'm just saying.
It looks like he just dabbed his finger in there.
What a freak. You know what? I'm going to call you a freak anyway. I'm entitled to my opinion.
Oh, yes.
You're a dumbass. Anyway. All right. Tattoo number 9. Booyah. You know what?
What's that, Leatherface?
That's my mama.
It looks like Leatherface.
Look, that's my mama.
Oh my gosh.
I could do better than that. I'm just seriously, people. What the frick?
I bet, you know what? I bet you he did. I bet you he thought he drew that picture and he's like, you know what? And you know how families are. You know how families are. Like, it doesn't matter. It could be the most god awful thing on earth. And when your family looks at it, they'll be like, "Oh, that's so nice. That looks so nice." Mama, look at the picture I made of you. Oh, Sonny,
sweetheart.
Sonny boy, that looks absolutely fabulous.
Bless your heart.
Bless your honey child. Hey, Mr. Tattoo Artist, my mama really likes this picture. Can you put it on my arm? Okay. You have the money? Okay, I'll certainly.
I got $10. Okay, well, I'll give you a $10 tattoo. That's my mama. That's my mama.
Oh
Wow.
my gosh.
Yes, that's
That is horrible.
it is horrible. I swear I could do better than that. Here,
I'm telling you.
Let's get a good shot at mama here. Oh, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. All right. She's got like a little ray of
sunshine. It's a ray
behind
of
her head.
sunshine.
There we go.
When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are.
There we go.
Ooh.
Wow.
I still say it looks like Leatherface.
All right.
So we got one more?
One more.
Oh, shit. I
Well-
mean,
One more tattoo. All right. And here we go. Bam!
I likes that.
Look, it's like she's
Hey.
pregnant.
That looks like the chick I saw in West Virginia. That looks like the girl at the Apequan Lounge.
Look, she's got I think that's not her belly, but that's like a bullet hole. That's like the girl we saw. So is that your belly button? No, that's a bullet hole, baby.
That is.
Okay, well, here's the thing though. You got to get a shot.
I love the heels.
You got to get a shot of this. Oh, can we get it bigger? You got to get it. Oh, just messed something up. Damn it. Oh, messed it up. Damn it.
Calm down.
Damn it.
Take your time.
Damn, man. All right, yeah, you can go from the side and get it bigger. Okay, let's take a look at the face. Look at that.
What is written across? Okay, so what is that?
That's her collarbones. Well, look, they even put the nipples in her in her outfit there. Man, look at that face. That's what I'm talking about. Dude, look, they made her like fat. Look, the belly's hanging over.
I hope the hell that's somebody he knows. I hope he just didn't say, "Hey,
Look
hey,
at
buddy."
look at the heels. You hope it's what?
I hope that's somebody he knows, like his girlfriend or what. His girlfriend's a stripper or something like that. I
No,
hope he just didn't
dude.
say,
Look, put it right here.
"Oh my gosh,
It's not a he. It's a she.
what?" No,
Yep.
go back up.
It's a chick.
Oh, wait a minute. No, we don't know that.
I know
She
it.
could be gender. She could be gender fluid or whatever. Or
It's a chick
oh my gosh,
or something.
foul on the play.
Apparently, he or she likes his women with long black hair and long blubber belly.
Hey, you were talking about. Go back up. Go back up. Go back. Tramp stamp. that ain't no collarbone. That's a tramp stamp. Whee!
It's bad, man. Oh, look. There's tape right there. See that? That means
my
this
gosh.
has just been done. This is brand spanking new. Somebody took a picture of this saying, oh, let me take a picture of my work.
Oh, what a work of art. What? Hey, we ought to put that up with the. Next thing you know, somebody's gonna get a tattoo with the banana and duct tape on their.
Oh, look, she does have a bullet hole right there.
Oh my gosh!
It looks like she's got some kind of a rash.
I know. You really should have had that cleared up before you got the tattoo on there.
Yes.
Unless that's on the stripper. Oh, she had eczema.
Oh, but check out the heels. Look, her feet are like so fat they're coming out of the shoes. They're like blown a little. All right. All right.
Oh my gosh!
Look, we messed up our dealy do.
God love people. This is the thing. Do whatever you feel what you want to do.
What you want to do.
But you know what? I think it's great. It makes our job, makes our life, a lot easier and pleasurable.
Yep. So you have the complete freedom to put whatever you want on your body. It's a free country.
Yep. That's why the good old U.S. of A.
And we have the same freedom to make fun of your dumb ass.
Yes. And
So.
and just like if you want to sit there and buy a piece of
Banana.
a piece of bloody fruit tied with tape to a wall for $100,000, go for it.
More
Because
power to you.
Because this is the United States of America.
Oh, wrong one.
Oh my gosh. Woo!
All right. Anyway, that's it. That's it for today.
I think I'm gonna have nightmares about the 4 kittens and the banana. I think the bananas are gonna start. Maybe that's where you stick your hands. Put your hands on my bananas. What are you talking about, honey? My bananas, right?
My banana. Are you a transsexual? Do you still have your equipment? Not that banana. I'm talking about my bananas in my.
Right beneath my kitties. Not the bird man.
I can't remember which one it was. I was going to bring it back up just to.
I think it was like anyway. Yeah, we're running late.
We are. What are we at? Oh yeah, we're 17. Ooh,
And I'm
17
famished.
sober. Me too. I haven't had anything since breakfast.
I know. We forego eating just so we can be on this show.
And as
for
you
all
can
of our
probably
fans.
tell, we're about wasting away to nothing over
I
here.
know. We are.
I almost feel it going.
Clear.
All right. Clear. Excuse me. All right.
That was uncalled for. That was uncalled.
Anyway. So, anywho, that's the show for today. And then, I think tomorrow we're going out with Taylor's mama.
We're going out we're going to go to the Bavarian Inn for some Stromstudel, some Schnitzengloben.
Easy there, Hitler. Are you having a special? Let's see, Burgundy. What she say? Are you having a special Christmas episode? Yeah. Yes, we are.
I'm glad you brought that up, Miss Burgundy.
Yes,
we are. We just don't know what it is yet.
Well, we know some of it.
Yes, we do know some of it.
Yes,
but we're still working on the rest.
Correct. And I don't know. Do we have it here? Let's look at the schedule.
I would like to also possibly look at doing a New Year's special too, because we're going to be doing a changeover, and it's going to be last of the 2019.
We ought to do something, man. Be like, tore the hell up.
Well, yeah. Well, that's what I'm. Well, that could be a good time to do our beer tasting.
Oh,
that'd be a good time.
All right, so.
What we looking
Christmas is it's 25th, but it's like Wednesday, so the 22nd would be
the Christmas show.
21st.
Yeah, 21st.
Saturdays, right?
Yeah, 21st will be our Christmas.
So the 21st is the Saturday right before Saturday before Christmas. So maybe we'll do a or maybe we're gonna do a Christmas show. Maybe we'll just do it then.
Right, and then we got the 30th, or no, the 28th. The 28th will be the last Saturday before the New Year. So
that is true. So Give us some suggestions for a New Year's show. I think did we do the last New Year's show we did? Did we do like a best of story?
Yeah, I think it was.
Of our best of stories.
Yeah,
or
I think
something?
we did some best ofs and stuff like that. So, yeah, give us a suggestion.
Or something, or if you guys want to talk about. So, like I said, let's make it. We can. Brittany's going to email us. Yeah, so email everybody out there if you want to email us something and stuff. And here's the thing. Here's what we're looking to do. We're looking possibly in the new year to actually getting a phone hooked up to the show, the soundboard.
Yes.
I'm looking at how to do that, and so that way when we do the live show, people can call in, and we might do just a call-in show that says, now we'll probably have some backup, right? But we'll have where people call in and they want to discuss something, and we can discuss it with you while you're on air and while you're on the phone.
And you know what? You can even call us up and cuss us out. We'd love it.
Don't bother me none.
Nope. I love it.
As long as you don't affect my faith, my family, and my finances, you can say whatever you want. I don't give a shit.
Mm-hmm. Amen, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
So, do we need the thing back?
Oh yeah, we do the I do the closing.
The
closing gong.
Right.
We can't forget about the closing gong.
That's true. So, I think that's it. Oh, the only other thing, like I told you about the book that's coming out, we're in the middle of editing. There's some other edits we got to do. But my first narrated book is coming out. So let me tell you something just real quick. So the second book I'm doing a second book, okay? And it's supposed to be about a serial killer and this, that, and the other. What I failed to understand, or I didn't really, I guess, ask, but there is a hell of a lot of sexual stuff in this book that I'm narrating. That's not my deal. And but I've already signed on for it. You know, I'm already halfway through the book, but it's a lot of, so that's what leads this guy to do his killing. I wanted to do the like a serial killer because I want to do something dark. It would be kind of cool. I did not realize that it was a lot of sexual stuff in this book. So because I actually clicked, it says no erotica, that I won't do any of that. Maybe this just goes right up underneath the line or something. But
so, in other words, if you were someone of the Catholic faith, you'd be doing a lot of Hail Marys.
You do not
Our
wanna,
Fathers.
Yeah, you don't want to listen to this book. But anyway,
you'd be like grasping them rosary beads, like.
So there's the killing. Okay, this sounds a little weird, but the killing parts, I've actually got to do where he actually does his first killing. It's actually pretty cool, and that's just my little dark side. But the sexual stuff, I'm not done with. So anyway, for future reference, when I audition, if somebody wants to pick me or something for narrating, I'm like, okay, how much sexual crap's in this book? I don't want to do the sexual stuff. I don't like doing it. It makes me uncomfortable.
And because I know Reverend Cuz, if this book comes out, I might actually get it. Didn't listen to it, just like hear Reverend Cuz discussing all this. And she took off her clothes and her pouty nipples.
And he pissed her nipple. Damn!
Then he sank that hot blade into her.
Okay.
Blade.
Going somewhere else.
No, it's a family show.
Yeah, like that never stopped me before. Okay, but anyway, so yeah, I just want to tell you guys that because I'm reading this thing and I'm uncomfortable when it goes to sexual stuff, and I'm like,
you'll just have to do a couple of extra parts.
And I've talked to the author and stuff. It's a girl. She's really cool, but she's got some stuff going on.
Just got to get them out.
I guess so.
Just like our Italian guy with the banana and the duck.
I guess she's got to get it out. But I'm like,
get it out.
I will definitely ask that question in the future. Does this have a lot of sexual stuff in it?
Not at all.
Oh, not at all. Because I'm telling you what, if it does, I'm gonna pull out right. Not even mess with it.
I guess that's probably what they say in the book too. Stop.
No, never. They keep running
anyway.
They keep riding the.
Hey, stop it.
They keep riding the.
Right.
I don't know.
Oh, what kind of book is that?
I don't know.
All right.
It's
I think we're done.
It's a farmhouse book.
It's a farmhouse book.
All right. Anyway. Oh, but like I said, I'm still looking for my next book. I'm still looking for there's a couple zombie books I'm going to check out. Or I want to do like a military, like operations book. Like there's one. So anyway.
I think you'd be good at that. You'd be good at that military thing.
I think I would. I would like to do it. Then I could be like that could just do my thing, like being in the military, like do, like drill sergeant without, didn't get to do that. So.
Yeah. You can kind of live your dream out that you weren't able to do.
Now, you get me a zombie book that has the military operations against the zombies. Boom. That's 2 birds with 1 stone. That would be awesome. So
there you go.
I'm looking for that.
All right.
Anyway, just real quick, anybody out there, if you guys want to get into this stuff, man, you can make money on doing book narrations for Audible. Anybody can get into it. You have to perform, obviously, with your voice and stuff. But, I mean, anybody can get into it. You can make money at home with it. And you do need the sound equipment, and I will tell you that. So, but other than that, I mean, and I tell you what, here's the big thing. Ladies, they need female narrators. They don't have any female narrators. Well, I don't say any, but there's a lot of books that they need female narrators for. They don't have. So I'm just saying, anybody out there, I don't know, like maybe you just had a baby or something, but you could make some money off of it. Like you have to be at home or something. Baby goes to sleep, you go record a few chapters here and there. Anyway,
there you go.
Anyway, so
keep you off the food stamps.
If you want to find out about it, just email the show. I'll send you all the information for it, and hey, see if it works for you. Like I said, you audition for it. You get to pick the book that you want. They'll give you a selection of it. You can see the book, see what it's about. You can see the audition for it. Tell you the characters, blah blah blah. You just audition for stuff you want. So anyway, I just thought it'd be something. Anybody want to make some little extra money or need a little extra money? Now you might have to wait for a little bit until you get your money. I'm just saying. But anyhow, now here we go. Tackling a bowl full of salad. I mean, a sofa ballad is. What is it? Texan holds the
takes Simbo in his band where the drummer carries the melody.
All right, I'm rambling. I'm sorry. Anyway, just thought I'd throw that out to you.
That's right. Free advertising.
Yep, advertising, make some money.
All right,
off you go.
You done?
And I will be. Yes.
Yes, you are. So, thank you for being with us. See you all. Have a great week. See you all here next Saturday. Hug somebody. Don't hate. And until then. Oh, you open China Garden. You
Merry Christmas.
Bastard.
Merry Christmas, you fat bastard.
Oh, yes. Merry Christmas from China.
Round.
We want to try and get everybody on TikTok. Oh,
TikTok.
Hurry up and get on it. Merry Christmas.
All right.
Chung Pao.
Where's the button? I lost the button.
Turn us off.
I'm coming. Adios.